Markkanen. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Dunn. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with Maxey. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Back to Markkanen. Fontecchio passes to Markkanen. Sinks the triple.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Harris, no good. Dunn with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Tries it from 9. That one falls. Markkanen's got 5.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
Here's Maxey. Out of hand on it, and they get it back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Embiid shooting. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Maxey. Harris outside. From the left block, he sends it through.
When you look at Harris's career, though, it's the evolution of his jumper, turning a good shot into a great one. It's been pretty impressive to watch.
Here's Dunn. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
And defense wasn't ready for Batum there. He shakes them off with a clever dribble move.
Jazz trail by 3. Dunn passes to Fontecchio. Back to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Fontecchio. 5 on the clock. Sexton for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home crowd just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their unable to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
The pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. All reads checked in for Joel Embiid. Marcus Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. Daniel House is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Maxey. For three, Oubre. The shot, no good. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Warriors. Clarkson on the wing. Fires the three. Morris with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And that one's good. Beverly.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
Here's Oubre. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the left side wing. Pass to Hendricks. They swipe it. Clarkson against Oubre. Now, here is Reed. He has yet to score. Inside, here's Beverly, and it's sent back by George. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Misses the baby hook.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot. They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Colin Sexton is out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's John Collins. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward. Here's Collins. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 5. And Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 2001.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Here's Embiid. Collins with some nice D. Jazz trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Clarkson on the wing. It's good from long range.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And Beverly kicks to Maxey. 11 feet away. And it's Utah with the rebound. Right side, Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. from outside the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Here's Harris. That's tipped.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
Harris looking it over. They get the rebound. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
To the inside. Outside, Markkanen from past the arc. And Utah, another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Here's Clarkson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's the break from 12 feet out. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Batum. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Some changes for Philadelphia. Morris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Daniel House comes in for Harris. And Oubre is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Horton Tucker. And once again, off the mark by Utah. At the elbow, it's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
To the middle, here's Hendricks. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Out to the right wing. Latrey. Here's Morris. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Jazz.
You know, I like the strategy here, focusing on the high percentage looks, taking the majority of their shots inside. Their field goal percentage in the paint thus far hasn't been good.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Both free throws good from Horton Tucker. Here's Maxey. He's got 9. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Misses from close range. Done outside. Markkanen from outside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Maxey looking it over. To the paint. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Passes it to Kessler. Reed with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oubre, no one around him. Markkanen pulls it in. And here is Dunn. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah's?
It's a great display of team ball. Less than 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Oubre, and it's Batum in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Maxey against Dunn. Collins with some nice D. Utah's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Batum with the ball, now defended by Markkanen.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare the workout. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
George is checked in for Dunn. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Fontecchio passes to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Oubre dishes to Batum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Batum's got 4 this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Shot by Collins, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And it's blocked, and he gets it back. And it's in there. Batum's got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the pass to Markkanen. Stood on the wing. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Fontecchio. Pocket 6. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Frank, this Keontae George is explosive.
That's his
When he
second
goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Patrick Beverly is checked in for Maxey. Sexton finds Collins. Clarkson for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Beverly. And he banks in the layup. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. Banked in off the glass.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
1:32 left in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
76ers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Marcus Morris has checked in for Tobias Harris. And Martin is in for Nicholas Batum.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. The 76ers trail. Passes to Beverly. Down low. Here's Embiid. And that's good off the glass that time. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Tries from 16. A shot by Clarkson, no good. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Olynyk with the steal. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And that one, good.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got 13.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
The 76ers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Chris Dunn's checked in for Olynyk. And Embiid drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Over to the left wing. Kessler finds Clarkson. Fires for 3. Good on the triple.
Jordan Clarkson.
16 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
It's deflected. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Jazz lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball is coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Colin Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's George, and it's Collins in at the center filling out the middle. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. The lead is 2. Here's Dunn. Buries it from 3-point range. Dunn's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. To the middle, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And George kicks to Sexton. To the wing on the left. 4 on the shot clock. from the baseline. And again, it's Utah.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Now the pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. It's blocked. Oubre against Dunn. Pass to Collins. Dunn left side. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Pulls up on the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Dunn looking over the floor. Sexton the pass to Collins. The Jazz working the ball around now. Markkanen from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Markkanen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And Philadelphia calls time here. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Reed comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Batum in for Morris. And a switcher also for Utah. Fontecchio's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Here's Dunn. Up and in on the lane. 9 points for Chris Dunn.
Amazing job by Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
And the shot goes in.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Jazz leading by 4. Outside, Markkanen. Sexton on the wing. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Dunn. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And he gets the bucket. Markkanen's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Jazz.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
Maxey against Dunn. Charity stripe shot. That one wide left.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Dunn against Maxey. That one drops for him.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
And 1:01 left in the game. Dunn against Maxey. This is it to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The open shot, Maxey. Sexton grabs the board.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Sexton on the wing. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. He kicks it to Dunn. Oubre against Markkanen. There's the pass to Fontecchio. Now here's Markkanen. Shoots over Oubre. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Utah with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Colin. Congratulations. How did you get that win tonight?
The entire team effort tonight. I felt like we got out here and we just knew what we had to do. We knew they was going to back-to-back, so we knew we had to push the ball, make sure that we shared the ball tonight and make them run around a little bit just because they was on a back-to-back.
Well, you look like the fresher bunch for sure down the stretch, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.